Hi, I'm Kent Mayor Dana Ralph, and I want to say thank you for joining us for our January 27th weekly update. I know I say this every week, but it's hard to believe that we are already nearly through January of 2023. I want to provide a little bit of recap of some really good things that have happened in the last week. Last Saturday, I had the pleasure, the opportunity to go down to Kent Lutheran to celebrate the retirement of Pastor Jane Presby. Known as Pastor Jane, you can't spend much time in Kent and not have come across her in one of her many volunteer capacities. Jane started at Kent Lutheran here in downtown on September 20th, 1999. So she's got 24 years of service in this community and served on the Kent Youth and Family Services Board, Race and Equity Board for the Police Department, and everything in between. Kent Ministerial Association. Jane has been an ever-steady presence in the lives of many, many people, not just in the congregation at Kent Lutheran, but in the Kent community. And I can't say enough how grateful I am that Jane chose Kent and has been such an amazing part of our community for so long. Following that up and sticking with the theme of faith-based leaders doing wonderful things in the city of Kent, I had an opportunity to have our annual meeting with the Kent Stake of the LDS Church this week. And that's an annual meeting where we sit down and talk about opportunities for service in our community. So we talked about things like adopt a spot and adopt a street, that it's a great way for congregations or groups to get out and show some pride in their community and really take on that ownership. So I am beyond grateful for all of our faith-based organizations and the work that they do here in our Kent community to make us a kinder, more service-oriented city. Also want to say a thank you to Executive Dow Constantine. On Wednesday, he was out at Clark Lake Park. So that is our Kent's Central Park, well over 150 acres that has been being developed over several decades. We were able to just acquire the last section of that park and we'll be master planning it, but it's a fabulous place to go out. And there really is a lake back there, great trails. I can tell you when my kids were little, they planted trees out there as a part of a school project in partnership with the city of Kent. But Clark Lake Park is an amazing place. And again, want to say thank you to the executive for coming out and highlighting that fantastic asset that the city has. Thursday, we had Vino with 5-0. So I know it sounds a little crazy. Basically what it is coffee with the chief, except for it's at Red's Wine Bar. So that's the Vino with 5-0. Always a great attended event. And the goal of that is just to get to know some of your local law enforcement officers. The chief was there along with other officers and it's nothing formal. It really is about just having those conversations. Hey, this is going on in my neighborhood. What do I do? What does it look like? Or just to say thank you. So I want to say thank you to everyone that attended Vino with 5-0. Watch our social media calendars. You will see more of those events coming. We try and spread them out all over the city at different times of the day and different days of the week. All right, on to a few of our calendar type items. Kent Park's Spring Co-ed Soccer registration is open for our Spring Youth Soccer League. It's open to all kids, pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade in the city of Kent or in the Kent School District. You have until March 7th to register at mykentparks.com/register. We also have our ongoing Spotlight series that's put on by our Arts Commission, and it's a series that starts at the beginning of the school year, runs to until spring. Our next event coming up is International Guitar Night. That's February 3rd at 7:30 p.m. They're amazing tickets. They'll be playing jazz, flamenco, and classical acoustic guitar from all around the world. And you can get more information at kentwa.gov/spotlight series. Highly recommend that great access to performing art right here in the city of Kent. So we sort of started with this theme of how are we taking care of each other, whether it be our faith-based community, our police department. One of the stories that I want to share is related to a missing person that we had here in the city of Kent. And I want to say thank you to the community for responding with compassion and empathy. Everyone that shared details and helped us look for her. Thankfully, she was found. And, that exemplifies that We Are Kent spirit that we have and how important it is for each one of us to look out and take care of each other. We're one city and one community, and kindness is a really important part of what we do and who we are. So I want to say thank you to everyone that helped us find her and make sure that she was, got back home safely. Last thing I want to put out there is we have set the date for our 2023 State of the City address. I'd like to invite everyone to join me for this year's event. It will be Tuesday, March 14th at Kent Meridian High School. Go Royals. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. It's a great time to celebrate all of the things that we have done in the past year and then look forward to what's coming. And honestly, we're just going to do a lot of sharing of stories of our successes, accomplishments, and what makes our city such a great place to be. I'm so proud of Kent. I am so proud of the people that live here, of that heart and compassion and kindness, and we really do want to celebrate that. You can get more information at kentwa.gov/SOTC, stands for State of the City. And I hope to see you all there in March. With that, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Have a wonderful weekend. And again, just, take care of each other. Be kind. Remember the person in line in front of you, they might be having a rough day. And a smile goes a long way. So thank you.